Hi, my name is Kylie Cooper. I'm a Senior Associate in the Commercial Real Estate team at Wright Hassall, and I'm here to talk to you today about the ever-changing environment and the office market. The relaxation of the current government restrictions has meant that workers are returning to the office, and they're certainly expected to return to the office in the very near future, subject to the changing government guidelines. Articles certainly suggest that a 3 or 4 day week in the office should happen quite quickly, and many employers are certainly wanting to keep the option for a 5-day office to remain open. This could be quite challenging for some firms if part of the workforce remain at home and part of the workforce remain in the office. The employers see benefits for their workforce being back in the office, especially for in-person meetings, so they're coming up with new ideas and sharing information more readily. Employers are certainly keen to get their workforce back in the office and are looking into changing spaces within the office to make it more attractive for their employees to return, perhaps incorporating more collaborative space in the office, fewer banks of desks, and maybe more places for people to come together to innovate. So hybrid working may impact on the office market because people will start to return to the office, but then there will also be some people working at home. Now, people are able to take time to catch up, either at home and in the office, and it will lead to a better working environment overall. It's really, hybrid working will focus on the ability for employees to meet with each other. So this hybrid working model will have an impact on leases and current leases in the commercial real estate market. It's likely that employers will look for more flexibility within the leases that they have in place. So it may be that they look for a new lease on a shorter term or incorporate break options into their current leases. They may also look at changing the way the office space currently works, making it a more flexible space for employees to come together to work collaboratively. If clients are about to reconfigure spaces, which they currently have, they need to consider a few things. Certainly, they need to check the terms of the existing lease that they already have in place. They may want to think about making changes, and if such changes are necessary, they may need to obtain landlord consent for those changes. If such changes involve planning permissions or building regulations, that will also have to be considered, along with costs for fit out and construction, and also the contracts that you would need to enter into to complete these. There are certainly opportunities at the moment for tenants in the market. As the year progresses, there will be more pressure on space, but currently this is a great time to start talking to landlords. As the vaccine progresses, I think that there will be more pressure on spaces in the current market, and therefore it would be best if action is taken now rather than later in order to procure the best deal with your landlord. Thinking about the way a tenant could best protect themselves from COVID in the future, we are currently seeing a trend for COVID clauses in many new leases. Now, what this is, it's a clause which will give either a rent-free period or even perhaps a break clause if tenants are unable to operate due to government restrictions in the future, due to COVID or any other pandemic. My overarching advice in relation to the current commercial real estate environment is that if you're a landlord, you need to start thinking about your office and the employees returning to the office. Plan ahead, take advice and do it as soon as you possibly can. If you have any questions about this topic, or you need any further information or assistance with checking the terms of your leases, don't hesitate to get in touch with us at Wright Hassall in the Commercial Real Estate Department, and either myself or one of my colleagues will be very happy to help you.